fight. You just drop the gloves and like Stahl fights him, whoever fights him and gets it over with, and that's settled.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Don Cherry was saying actually the other night. Was back then they would have just dropped the gloves and settled it and then moved on.
Yeah.
Or now retaliations happen, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
So he has a point to that extent. I mean, that extent, but in the playoffs, there's not a lot of fights because, like in the season, you see a lot of fights, and then in the playoffs, the only time you see fights is like it's not just dropping the gloves for hey, let's just drop the gloves. It's literally there's emotion and let's go. Right?
You've seen that more this regular season too, with fights being down. More fights were more sparked by actual, I guess rage wouldn't be the right word, but emotion. Whereas back in the day it was you want to go like off the draw kind of.
Yeah, like when there was like early after the lockout, the 05 one. There was a lot of let's go right off the draw.
Yeah, this past year there wasn't near as many of that kind of stuff going on.
But I mean, I don't know if you got anything to add.
I mean,
through the week here.
What the fighting, staying on fighting, Minnesota Winnipeg. I've had quite a few fights, and Tanev and Winnick keep going at it every game, which is pretty. I
mean, the series, it's playoffs are so young, still fresh. I mean, probably next week we'll have some teams eliminated. So
yeah, more than likely. I mean,
potential.
Because next week will be, game 6-7 probably. Already played almost.
Some of them. Yeah, because by the weekend it'll be game 5-6 for some teams. So yeah, but I mean, some of these teams aren't going to make it past 4 possibly. So,
I mean, one thing that we didn't mention when we went through Hornqvist. Hornqvist is out with upper body injury, out for game 4.
I thought I read that somewhere.
So that could really affect the Penguins' offense.
It could, but
I mean, Penguins are kind of a plug and play team. They got enough guys that
doesn't matter who you
put Gensel in there, roster. When you got Crosby on one line, Malkin on another line, you got Kessel. And
they're a team. You just throw a player with Crosby, and that guy will do good.
Well, that's what they like to say with Crosby. You can put Kessel and Hornqvist with Malkin, makes Malkin better. Crosby makes his line mates way better, so you can put Kunitz and Dupuis on that line, and he makes them look like all-stars.
Yeah, that's true. He makes his line mates look better.
Where then that gives the opportunity for Kessel to play with Malkin.
Isn't that weird how certain players need line mates and where certain players almost don't?
They make line mates almost
like
anybody.
McDavid, he pretty much can play with
he made
anybody.
Tyree look like an all-star.
Well, he made Tyree get another contract.
Yeah, and Aberg too.
Right, so...
I mean, him with
the best players in the world always make the guys around them. They don't need line, like they do need line mates, I think.
Well,
they don't need line mates.
Just some guy to tap in the puck.
Because you look at
Lucic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you look at December, McDavid was playing with Lucic and whoever else was that line mate.
Yeah,
and they weren't producing because he needs somebody to be able to
finish.
Yeah, exactly, with him.
See, that's the difference. Yeah, he can make the other guys look good, but those guys still have to put the puck in the net to make themselves look somewhat good.
But that's where they went and got Mike Camilleri. I think that maybe was their thought. Have a guy who can finish. Because Mike Camilleri can... I mean, in Montreal, he was a fantastic finisher.
No, he was better than Jokinen.
Yeah.
Right.
3 teams in one season for that guy.
Yeah. But,
he's going to be a pretty... crazy.
But going back to the week here, I don't know if we have anything else to add, guys.
Been a pretty crazy week.
I can't wait to see where some of these series go.
Yeah, this next week's gonna be pretty intense.
Excited for this.
We'll be talking maybe some sweeps, maybe some
upsets.
Yeah, some eliminations.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be a pretty crazy week here coming up, and all that other good stuff. Of course, as always, you want to hit us up on social media and send us some questions or whatever you guys want us to talk about. We really enjoyed that really good one we got from Richard Campbell there. I mean, a really good sacking one and all that good stuff. Send us stuff via Facebook, Gator Media, and Twitter and Instagram at Gator Media Pod. It's been a pretty good show. We're crazy to see what craziness happens in the next week of the NHL playoffs. We'll see you guys all next week.